Hey guys, and welcome to Total War Shogun 2. I thought I'd showcase this game because it is one of my favourite games to play. It is an amazing strategy game. If you like strategies, I would highly recommend this game. Great graphics, great content, interesting story. And today, rather than just do a normal typical battle, I thought we would do something bizarre and quite fun to watch especially, and just go for all-out cannon versus samurai warfare. So here is my army here. An army of cannons, all ranked up, apart from these guys at the bottom, up against basically an army of samurai and spearmen, and then just pure samurai. I am heavily outnumbered here, but they are heavily outgunned, so the battle will be decided on whether I can keep them at range or not. So let's get in there and actually see if I can do this, because it is going to be quite a hard fight for both sides. It is quite an unstable battle, really. One mistake and either side can win or lose. I want to make sure that this is just for pure fun. I would not normally go with an all-cannon army. It's not terribly effective, unless of course you're up against a fortress that only has ranged troops, you know. But yeah, so not generally. Cannons, they're powerful, but you wouldn't have nothing but cannons like this, an all-out cannon army. But still, let's get in there and start deploying troops. And already, holy crap, you can see I've got so many cannons. It's just ridiculous. Right, so let's split these cannons up into groups. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do. And then with the groups, we can manage them a lot better, a lot easier. There we go. And third group. There we go. And I want my general right in the middle here, just to boost everyone up. Right, so they are deployed. Now, I'm pretty happy with that. And this should be quite an interesting battle. Now, before I start, I'm going to show you guys just exactly how far these cannons can fire, because that will be the key to this victory, is range. So I've clicked on the back line of cannons here. Now I'm going to, as you can see, this red line is obviously their firing range, where they can fire. So if we just go all the way over here, yeah, so this is where they stop firing, and this red square here is where the enemy spawn. So it's practically the enemy move forward, they get fired at. Of course, that was the back line. So let's see on the second line, a bit more forward, and in the first line, they can basically just open fire straight away. So this is going to be just decimation from the beginning. However, if the enemy charge me correctly and surround me, I can still, and probably will actually, still lose. So let's start this battle and have a look.
Today, sir, we defend.
We are defending, yes. Now I'm going to zoom in here on my cannons. As you can see, the amazing detail and graphics here of this game, considering how many units are actually on screen. They are loading the cannon, firing, holy crap. Bang! Let's activate some special ability, shall we? Bang. Holy crap, the decimation, the smoke and cannonballs just being fired at them. And already, holy crap, they've had enough, they're surrendering. And you can just see the devastation of these cannons, just leaving craters and bodies everywhere. This is just ridiculous. However, that is a lot of spearmen, a lot of samurai, and oh, there's their general. Now, I'm not going to win this fight by killing every single one of these troops. No, I'm going to win this fight through morale. I need to get enough of these guys to surrender, basically. That will cause a chain reaction, so all of them will surrender. And I'm not going to do that very well while their general is alive. If I can find and kill, well, it's not find, I know where their generals are. As soon as their generals get in range, I need to obliterate them with cannons, so that their troops get heavily demoralized and will just give up, basically. Otherwise, this fight isn't really going to be won by firepower alone, because I can open fire on all of these for as long as I want, It's not gonna do much, however, because there's just so many of them, and their general gives such a high morale boost just by not dying. Oh, oh, you're in range. You're gonna regret that. Here's their general now charging in behind his troops, trying to support him. I've told all my cannons now to lock on, so they should be trying to at least fire at these guys. Holy crap, that was a big hit. They didn't seem to lose many though. Now they're losing. Oh, Jesus Christ. That general's gonna surrender. I've just killed their general. That's even better. And he is gone. Just like that, their general is no more. Holy bloody God.
Your victory is close, sir.
My victory is close. I'm not so sure about that. However, there is their second general. I need to get... oh God. This is not good. Gambit. I need to inspire some guys here. Really need to push now. I've got a massive line of enemies just coming in. And this is not going to be good. Come on, select them. There we go. If I can wipe out their other general, this will be... well, it'll be okay. He seems to be staying quite far back though, so he's not really supporting his troops, so I don't think he's that much of an issue. However, that is an increasingly bad scenario here. We are going to take heavy loss. I need to get my general over here now. Get over there, general. Get over there and do some damage. Get them to surrender. I'm gonna have to tell my guys to hold ground as well. This is not gonna be good. Luckily my general does actually fire gunshots, so... oh crap. So, he's nice support basically. Stand ground. Oh, we've got mass surrenders. We have got mass surrenders. Their general has just... he's not surrendered, but he's too far away. He's keeping away from my cannons, but doing so, he's not supporting his troops, and they are losing faith. They are surrendering, which I said this game would be based on morale, not on how many guys I can kill, and I've got what I wanted. Mass panic has ensued. However, this side's now becoming an issue. I need to get enough firepower now. Oh, special ability, scatter shots, focus shots, more focus shots.
Your general is under attack.
General is under attack. No, he's not. What you talking about? Okay, they have surrendered. Indeed they have. Okay, and there's just this side now. I'm gonna get my general over there quickly as I can. That was close. They surrendered just as they hit the lines there, which is that is too close. Let's get these guys back in their cannons and firing again. Come on, guys. Oh dear God, this is increasingly getting quite bad. Where is my general? Activate Gambit. The rally point there in case any of them try and surrender. Cannon still firing. I'm gonna need a massive volley on that. That looks dangerous. Oh dear God, what is over there? Right, there we go. Okay. Need to ensue mass panic. General, get the hell out of there. They are spearmen. You will not stand a chance against spearmen. Okay. This is they seem to be getting morale back. I think their general is here, that is why. However, their general is here, so I'm just going to I need a new mouse. There we go. Oh, he surrendered. Right. Well, that was easy. Fuck it, just charge in. Victory! Let's continue, shall we? And just mop up now. That was close. They broke my second line nearly. The sides especially got particularly hit. The back line, however, did stand and is still firing. There's my general there, just hunting down, firing at will. Taking losses by our own cannons. That's not good. That is not good at all. Take them out. There we go. And this was a very, I mean, just look at the levels of destruction. I mean, Jesus Christ. The amount of bodies from these cannons. I still killed a lot, even despite the fact that the battle wasn't won by killing loads. It was won by morale. But just, I mean, just look at that. The volleys. In fact, where are you firing? Okay, they're over there. That's good. We'll keep going until we wipe them off this map. Let's speed it up. Probably get some frame rate loss because that is a lot of movement. We'll double speed. Oh god, doesn't like that. Nope, slow it down a bit. There we go. Just why the hell not? Just charge in. My general's just absolutely massacring these samurai. They're just running for their lives. If only they had brains, they'd just turn around right now and just kill my general, but they're too panic struck.
Sir, a unit has fired off all its ammunition.
Oh, my cannons are running out of ammunition. Well, they had a good run. I'm quite grateful actually. They have got quite a large ammo reserve, because it would not be good if I ran out of ammunition halfway through that fight. Because even though they hit my front lines, I was still heavily dependent on cannon fire. Close range cannon fire, mind you, but still cannon fire. My general just... Oh god, these poor men. He said, leave us alone, we only want to run away. My general says, nope, you're gonna die here. Add your corpses to the rest. And it looks like the last of these guys are now just running for it. Pretty bad move by their general. And well, there's not a lot they could have done really. If they'd have used their general to back up their troops, they would have had to have been in range of my cannons, in which case I would have just shitstorm of cannonballs on their face. Which would have been a massive morale loss. Unfortunately though, they did the other card, which was keep their general safe, but he wasn't there to back up his guys. So, you know, that is bad. And therefore, they lost morale. And there we go. Last of them now mopped up. So, there you go. End of the battle. An amazing victory. Just absolute carnage and decimation. God. If you haven't got this game already and you love strategy games, I would highly recommend this game. It is amazing, especially for all of the samurai expansion. You know, it's all about technology and guns and cannons. I mean, you still have your samurai, and they are, you know, samurais are still pretty much #1 at melee, but cannons and machine guns and riflemen, you can just see why they're superior by playing this game. And there we go. I deployed 1,584 men. I lost 464. But look at the amount of enemies. The enemy that they lost. They deployed nearly 8,000. They lost practically 5,000. And the other team, they practically deployed 2,000. They lost pretty much nearly all of their forces. And they killed no one actually. So I think actually a few of my losses are probably to friendly fire, but still pretty interesting battle. I just love watching cannon fire. So this has been Gamer Zyrex, and if you enjoy this game, then if you enjoyed watching this game, then yeah, please, you know, buy it. I would love to fight. If any of you want to play online, you know, I'm up for that. Or just in general, I would just recommend the game in general because it is an amazing game. And if you think, you know, if you'd like me to do any more playthroughs on this, or do any let's plays, so say through the campaign, I wouldn't mind, you know. Just leave some suggestions. Choose who. I'd even let you guys choose what faction I'd play as, because you know you can choose many different clans. Yeah, so please leave a favorite, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.